What is happening, y'all? Jesse here. I know I'm late. I totally missed May entirely. So this is going to be like the May, June vid letter. We're going to be having a monthly vid letter come out. Vid letter? What the hell's that? Well, I've been wrestling around back and forth about, is this a newsletter? Is this a video? I got some pretty good feedback that helped the creative juices flow, and I landed on vid letter. So there you go. Because if you're getting the letter, there's some links, there's some print, there's some text, etc. If you're just clicking and watching the video or catching this on the YouTube, well, there you go. It's only a video. There's no letter to be dealing with. Anyways, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. And so May, April were pretty awesome months, and the future is bright. You know what? My future's so bright, I've got to wear shades, baby. I'm going to give you the highlights, some announcements, and some resources as usual. And so highlights, man, I'm not sure if it was May or April, but I got to go to Clemson University with my brother, Mr. DJ Adam Hoots. The faculty there made me feel like I was a tiger as well. They hooked it up. They treated me very well. And we also had our very first Emotional Bungee Jumpers webinar, which went over pretty damn well. Armando 2.0, Jennifer Lacey, Adam Hoots, they all participated in it. And by participating, what I mean is they came up and demonstrated vulnerability to all the people that showed up for the session. And we actually got video of it. So if you want to check out a real life demonstration of what emotional bungee jumpers looks like, the vulnerability, the self-awareness, the respectful feedback, and the graceful receiving of that feedback, hit the link down there and watch the video. Watch the first 10-15 minutes. You'll see one cycle. You can watch the whole thing and see us go through it 2 whole times. And I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it's an end of the year thing that I need to put in my schedule for next year. But I got the opportunity to speak at the GT, the Gifted and Talented Conference for Region 20. A good friend of mine, Mr. Ruvalcaba, invited me to speak to kids, and I got to interact with a group of, I think they were middle school kids, young kids, and we got into what continuous improvement looks like in the PDCA cycles. That was ultimate. And then I also got to go to Edison High School, which is a local high school here in San Antonio, and I was their keynote speaker for Decision Day. All the graduating seniors, they're fixing to go off into the wild, and I was able to talk to them about becoming the promise you're intended to be. Super awesome. Rebecca Alejos, thank you so much for including me in that. And so that was the way I wrapped up April and May, which was, if you can't tell, super damn exciting. And June, here we are in June. Big, huge month for me personally, and I hope the impact, the ripples of impact of the things that are about to hit the world are huge and immense for you and for people that you care about. So first thing we got coming up is June 16th and 17th. We're going to launch the first ever decentralized conference. We're going to have a dozen gangsta OGs from the construction space, and we're going to be live streaming exclusively on YouTube the topic of their choice. And the one ask I made of them is that it's the topic that they've always wanted to speak on in their manner of choice, unfiltered. And it's going to be available to the public at large. And it's going to start, like I said, Friday, June 16th and Saturday, June 17th. 30-minute sessions. We're going to transition. Y'all going to get to meet a lot of my cool friends that I look up to. I promise that they're going to move you or plant some new seed in your life that's going to change the way you show up and enhance the way you serve people. Ooh, what else is happening at the end of June? Well, let me tell ya. So June 23rd, releasing the book, my first book, which is Becoming the Promise You Are Intended to Be. It's 20 stories from my life. Some are happy, some are sad, some are embarrassing, but all of them gave me lessons that I apply today in the way I live and the way I serve and contribute. And I'm sharing those to help you and help your loved ones find hope and know that you're not alone and there is a way. So anyway, super exciting. The audiobook or the audio version of it is in production right now. And I just got to tell you, some of those stories were so raw for me that I couldn't read them out loud without getting allergies, getting the tears. And so I was like, hell with it. I read them 3 times. Every time my voice broke and I got all choked up. So I finally said, hell with it. This is what it's going to be. And my people know me, and this is real life, baby. So the Messi's going to be in there. That audiobook is set to release June 23rd, and we're also releasing the paper version of the book June 23rd. It's going to be available on the Amazon. Check it out. Give it a read. And right now, if you want to get a sample of like the audiobook, I'll put the link down in the doodly-doo. I've got a sample of me reading the dedication and reading the foreword that was written by my buddy Lee Crump. Lee Crump is the person that kind of got me over the hump and really motivated me to write the damn book. It's all his fault. If y'all know Lee, y'all need to let him know, like, bro, what did you go do? What are you putting us all through? This is your fault, Lee. And Lee, I'm grateful to you, my man, because you really are the motivation that got me to realize that my story could bring hope to people's lives. Anyhow, if you want to get that first sample version, again, there's going to be some links down there. It's going to be in exchange for your email address. And then I'll be giving you like updates on when the book's coming out and pre-register things and whatever. Ooh, and then I was talking about like emotional bungee jumpers. That group has grown way faster than I expected it to. In my head originally, I thought it was going to take us all year to get 20 people signed up. And we exceeded that like in the first 3 months. So we've opened up a second group. Registration, you can sign up for that group right now. Again, the link's going to be down there. Group 2 is going to be meeting the second Friday of every month at 2 p.m. Central from 2 to 3:30, 3:45. And like straight up, the self-awareness and the shift in people's thinking of the jumpers thinking, the folks that are going through it, just continues to compound and grow. And selfishly, the reason I like the community group element is because I can be there to see it happen. Yes, I'm a junkie. and seeing those little shifts, those transformations happen, fill my heart. Like, they make me feel like I'm finally doing something good in this world. So you want to check it out, sign up. And actually, I'll put a discount code down there for you. It's Jesse, Jesse, no I, all caps, and that'll get you a nice little discount on signing up. And then, we got another thing going down in June, which is June is packed. I'm going to be hanging out with Jennifer Lacey in D-Town down in Dallas. We're going to be doing two presentations in June around people before tools, culture before rules. Sharing the stage with her. Y'all, if you haven't seen us on No BS with Jen and Jess, we have a lot of fun. When we do these in-person engagements, I behave a lot more than I do when we're live streaming. But we're going to be in Dallas doing that. And we're going to be in Austin on June 14th for the Soul Built Conference with our friend Christina Henke. This is first time, one of a kind experience is the best way I can describe it. I haven't been through it yet. No one has, because this is Christina's brainchild, but there's vulnerability built into it. There's authenticity built into it. There's a lot of play, like hands-on type things, which is what I need. Otherwise, I'll explode. That's going down in Austin, June 14th, and it is limited capacity. She's keeping it nice and intimate. And my hope is the people that are going to be attracted to this event are the forward-thinking, frustrated wackos like me that really are working to transform the construction industry. And so being able to spend a whole day with like-minded wackos, I'm going to tell you got to be careful. That could mean trouble. But if anything, it's definitely going to recharge my batteries. And I hope to recharge someone else's batteries there. That's going down June 14th. And we just had an OG spotlight with Miss Stephanie Brown, who is a dear, dear friend of mine. If you don't know, the folks that I run with, we're all committed to improving the industry and improving the work for the men and women that are out there doing the work. and we all approach it from different angles. Stephanie comes at it from a technology angle, and I was finally able to get her on the show, and she showed exactly how much she cares about people and why she has her business and how she's serving businesses. So if you're looking for a resource to help you decide, investigate, research technology, and from a person that isn't committed to selling it to you, just helping you make the best decision for you and your organization, Stephanie's the person to go to. I'm going to have a link to the show down there and her contact. I'm sure you can track her down and contact her. She's super duper. If anything, connect with her on LinkedIn. She's also like a major, huge supporter of Steve Turner and Bring Back the Trade. So, I mean, that at least warrants a follow. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all very much. I hope this vid letter wasn't too much and you're not too mad at me because I missed May. But we're back on track. Expect to receive one of these at least once a month. I can't promise you which day of the month, but I'm going to try to keep it to the last 3 days of the month or the first 4 days of the new month, somewhere in that window. Your comments are going to help me get there. I appreciate you all very much. Be cool, and we'll talk at you next time. Peace!